We are back. Falcons franchise. We're here. Ready. We have a QB1 check-in. I want him to build chemistry. Ultimately, he's not playing very well, in my opinion. So I feel like chemistry will go a long way. Now, negotiations. I'm not going to negotiate with anyone yet. I think I want to do a kind of realistic-ish way of doing it. And I want to do it either on my bye week or on the re-sign period. So, just to keep it somewhat realistic, I'm going to do that. They have Ryan Tannehill still. He's playing pretty solid. Before we do that, actually, before we do training, quickly want to go to my staff, franchise staff, go to head coach, and let's max it out. Okay, we now have all three, so now we can have an additional focus player. So now we have 6 people who are able to focus, get some little extra XP. I feel like they're gonna run inside a lot on us this game. Now they have Jeffrey Simmons, who's pretty good. Kevin Byard, not a very good player. Ultimately, I think we're gonna throw it deep. I think we're gonna try and test. Well, that's a lie, because we did unlock the extra focus player. Maybe it's just next week. We have the worst ranked offense. Yikes. Well, this offensive coordinator may be a one and done. And Foyesade gets a shoulder strain, and William Jackson gets a PCL sprain. Well, there's literally 2 of our top players injured instantly. Are you kidding me? And Olame Zacchaeus gets a shoulder strain. Oh my god. That's just not good. If we go to our injury report, we're going to have majority of our players be back next week. We're going to have Dante Fowler Jr. be missing, but he's going to be missing a while since he is on IR. I don't know if we can remove him from... We can't. So, that's bad. So, if we look at our roster, you don't have a 6th receiver, so George Claiborne's going to step up. We lost William Jackson, so Fabian Moreau's going to be forced to play. And probably TJ Green, and maybe even some Jalen Hawkins action. And we're going to see Mikal Walker as linebacker 2. And Dorian Etheridge will be linebacker 3. And then you'll be linebacker 4. So we seem to be one of the most injured teams in the league at the moment, it feels like. You can see up in the top left-ish, like where it says week 4, we lost 42-0. Yikes, that was a bad game. Oops, wrong one. Let's view the Titans roster. So, quarterback, we already know Tannehill. But I do have James Carey, who is a rookie with hidden dev, so more than likely Tannehill is going to be gone after that season. Halfback, they have Derrick Evans as the second, Derrick Henry as the first, obviously, and then Victor Franklin, who is a very solid third, I'd say. Wide receiver, they have A.J. Brown. No more Julio Jones. A.J. Brown, who's very solid. They have N'Keal Harry. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, so he's probably going to want to come back playing strong. And then Isaiah Hodgins, who was cooking. I remember playing him. I don't remember when, but he, like, every time it mattered, he'd catch the ball. They have Nick Boyle and Anthony Firkser, tight end. Left tackle, they have Taylor Lewan. They have Connor Williams, Billy Price, Nate Davis, David Sharp. And then left end, they have Glenn Bartow and Laurel Murchison, Jeffrey Simmons, and Tyrese Arnaud. 58 overall, yikes. Defensive tackle, they have Doug Costin, Greg Gibson, and Eddie Hanna. This team seems very young on some ends, very old on some other. Bud Dupree and Darren Miller, Jayon Brown, Rashawn Evans, Jamal Griffey. This is a stacked unit right there. Wow. Harold Landry and Aaron Patrick. Their linebackers are amazing. Caleb Farley, but he is injured, but he is still up here, so maybe he's playing for injury. Caleb Farley, they don't have Christian Fulton, Elijah Molden, and Tyrone Crowder. And Chris Jackson and Luke Barku if they need to. Free safety, Kevin Byard and Brady Breeze. Strong safety, Kari Willis, Zaire Patterson, Jake McLaughlin, and Brett Kern. Alright, without further ado, we're going to hop into this game. Hopefully bounce back after that abysmal game. We really can't do much worse, I'd say even if they beat us by more points, as long as even if they score like 50 points on us, as long as we score, I feel like we do better than what we did last week. I was just bad. Aaron Rodgers, their new quarterback, instead of Kurt Allen, who was the Rookie of the Year last season. It's shocking. The Titans are going to return it, and that's going to go nowhere. It's going to be down to 13. Very questionable, I thought early on, as having a pretty solid touchdown interception ratio is Ryan Tannehill. But I thought pretty early on that was a bad decision for Aaron Rodgers to be brought in as Philadelphia's QB1 when he literally drafted a guy in the first round. I don't remember how early to be, or your guy, and you elected to. You can see, wow, that's a lot of players. As long as Zacchaeus is ready to play, so I would assume that means he is able to play. He will be playing injured. I personally don't think he's going to play at all, though. As whoever that is, I don't know what that is. Okay, it was Nick Boyle. Couldn't think if it was him or Anthony Firkser. Tampa Bay and Carolina play each other. That's going to be an interesting game. Tannehill looking to throw. He's going to dump it off, and that's going to be a complete across midfield. That is A.J. Brown, continuing his solid NFL career. It's going to be a handoff, and man, Derrick Henry found the hole. Well, for a first down. And New Orleans is going to play Chicago. Henry gets carry. That's going to go nowhere. We stopped Henry for the most part this game, besides that one game. I know he's only had 3 touches, but still, you'd expect him to already break one like, big. That is Doyle. Wait, no, Boyle. Nick Boyle. Third and 2 at the 31. It's a quick pass. That's complete to Boyle. Up to the 25. Got hit as he caught it. So very well timed, you know, but he was able to hold on to it. And I can imagine Henry's gonna fight up this team for a gain of 9. We're gonna say 8 actually. I'm gonna imagine that those tight ends and running backs more than likely are gonna have pretty solid games, depending on who's covering them. If you're covered by a linebacker, you're probably gonna have a good game today. Here's a good carry by Henry up to the 4-yard line, because our guy Foyesay Dalukun, he's out with an injury, so it's gonna be a tough sledding. It's gonna be a handoff to the fullback. He's, instead of going up the middle, bounces it outside. And who would have thought that would have worked? Extra points up and good. Falcons get an early 7-0 lead after their opening drive. Kick is off. Oh my God. That's the second touchdown for the fullback. I think that's Nick Baldwin. And the Titans are taking an early 14-0 lead. After the kickoff fumble, the scoop and score, we're going to see another one of those. They're going to field it, and they're going to return it. And unfortunately not, he's going to get to the ground.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
As Chris Horn started off pretty impressive, but that Eagles game really messed him up. I believe he had 3 interceptions. Now already in comeback situation after the beginning drive. And that pass, dangerous, intended for Marquise Brown, I believe. Bring up 2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff to, I believe, Kevin Fox. And he's going to maybe get a yard. They're going to say he got a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 already. This Titans defense is holding strong. And Chris Horn's going to roll out. He's going to throw, and he's just going to throw it away. Don't know why you're throwing the ball away on 3rd down, but punts away by Presley Harvard, who had a very phenomenal game last game. That's the Eagles. I mean, pretty hard not to when your team puts up a goose egg in the score column. It's a play action. Tannehill looking to throw. Pressure, but he's going to get it away. But they're going to say incomplete. They're going to say he was out of bounds. And New Orleans took a 7-0 lead over the Bears. It's going to be a delayed handoff, and that's going to go nowhere. Henry losing a yard on the play. They're going to say he lost of 2, actually. Bring up 3rd and 12. We're going to see Fabian Moreau back in action with the injury to William Jackson. And Henry catches it, but cannot stay in bounds. Goes out. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought still 3rd down. The punt's away. It's a good punt. Getting a return. He's going to take it up to the 20. And that is where the Falcons will start. I don't know if this is their 2nd or 3rd drive. I guess this is their 2nd offensive drive. It's going to be a handoff. Kevin Fox found the hole there. 2nd and 4. Chris Horn going to hand it off. And Kevin Fox is going to fumble. And another touchdown defensively. That's number 55. That is Jayon Brown. Tampa Bay leads Carolina 7-0. The extra points up and good. As Tennessee has a 21-0 lead in the first quarter. You thought Atlanta would probably be a top team this year after being 2 years removed from the Super Bowl in a 7-9-1 season where they barely missed the playoffs. You thought maybe they'd be coming out with this season after all the off-season moves they made. But no. They started out solid, but they ain't executing. That pass is complete. That is Chris Horn's first completion of the game, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Excuse me. Kyle Pitts catches it. He's going to run. He's going to take it up to the 44.
Come on, fellas.
This is a real side performance. Tennessee has scored 3 touchdowns so far this game, all being different parts of the team. One being offense, one being defense, and one being special teams. Somewhat of a high pass, but Marquise Brown goes up and catches it, and he's only going to get 3.5, 4 yards out of it as Chicago ties the game up 7-7. 3rd and 7. There's Horn. He's looking. He's going to go deep. He cannot come down with it. That was intended for Kyle Pitts. And 4th and 7, a punting unit out there for Atlanta. You got to wonder, in this position, you're, a few yards away from midfield, you consider going for it. It's going to be a great punt, actually, down at the 4. Seems like that was actually the smarter decision. Hand off to the fullback, trying to feed the hot hand, who has 2 touchdowns on the game already. Got no gain ultimately. 2 men in the backfield. It's going to be a stretch to Henry. Henry's going to take it up to 7, they're going to say. 3rd and 8. You have 1 man in the backfield, which being Henry. 2 in the backfield, technically, if you have a quarterback. 3 out wide. And it's just going to be a draw to Henry. And he gets the first down, but there is a penalty. And it's going to be holding on the offense. Nate Davis. That's going to bring up another 3rd down now. 3rd and 11, even longer. It's going to be a pass this time. And he's going to get it, and he has room to run. Breaking a tackle, he's taking it up to the 42. That's a gain of 39.
Let's go. Let's do this.
You thought the Falcons probably couldn't have done worse than they did last week, but here they are. Henry takes that up to the 48 for a gain of 6. As I accidentally pressed circle, we're going to continue watching. 2nd and 4 now at the 48-yard line. Another handoff to Henry, who's going to get stopped, but he's going to fight his way up to the 47 to only lose a yard. As we see, Baltimore and Houston are tied 7 apiece. I don't think Baltimore has thrown the ball once yet from one team. Now it's going to be a 1st down to Henry, who's going to catch the ball and take it across midfield up to a 43. Tampa Bay currently leads Carolina 7-0 still. Drew Lock was on the 3 starting quarterbacks for Atlanta last season. You had Tyrod Taylor start the first 2 games instantly. They did not like the way he played, so they got Drew Lock, and Drew Lock did not play very well. So they elected to start Chris Horn. Chris Horn, he played pretty solid, but he was not able to win ball games, and the Falcons were in a position where they were trying to compete. And they're going to say Henry does not get the 1st down. He reached for and everything, but it was just short. 51-yard field goal attempt. That kick is up. And they're going to say no good. He missed it, and there was an injury timeout there. Wide to the right. So the Falcons get the ball in pretty solid field position. And they do get the ball at half, so they can score here and hold Tennessee to nothing and score instantly second half. They could be starting out pretty solid. As Chris Warren had a man, but he overthrew him. New Orleans takes a 14-7 lead over Chicago. That pass is complete. That is Darrell Williams. It's me enough for a first down. Take him across midfield. Pass is complete. That's Kyle Pitts. He goes to the 36, and I think he may have got, no, they're going to say he's just short of the first down. Even though that ball is clearly across there. Could just friggin' center snap it or whatever. That's pass complete to Ridley up to the 19-yard line.
Let's go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And there was a timeout on the play. It was Atlanta, their first. First and 10 from the 19, a minute remaining. Warren looking to throw. Huge defensive stop on the play by number 58. Jumping over a man and taking him down. It's going to be 2nd and 20 from the 28. It's going to be huge. Warren looking to throw. It's going to be down to 25. Don't know if I agree with that call. You only get 3 out on the play. Now you're facing 3rd and 17. You are chewing the clock down, though, so if you can manage to get a touchdown here, it's smart. Going towards the end zone. And he's going to come down with it. That is Calvin Ridley. He goes up. Did he get the feet in? It looks like he does. So we're going to quickly get a picture of that. So we're going to exit now. As the Falcons now are out there for the extra point. With 19 seconds left, they really did a good job managing to get the touchdown and chewing the clock a lot, so it will be hard for Tennessee to score again. The score is now 21-7. As Carolina has all of a sudden scored 14 unanswered to take the 14-7 lead over Tampa Bay. And a pretty solid return on the play. We're going to see an attempt. They're just going to hand it off to Henry. And they're going to look not to take the timeout. And that will take us to half.
Let's go.
An abysmal first half from the Falcons. And a very good one from the Titans. We head to the halftime, 21-7. And there's the stats. As we take a look around the league, as we always do, Tampa Bay and Carolina. We said Carolina currently leads that game 14-7. Drew Lock with a touchdown interception. Sam Darnold with a touchdown pass, and Christian McCaffrey with a rushing touchdown. Next, Miami and Philadelphia. Miami 0-3. The Eagles 3-0. Aaron Rodgers with a touchdown pass. Miles Sanders with a rushing one, as they currently beat the Dolphins 14-10. And Saints and Bears. The Bears currently lead this game 17-14. Justin Fields with a touchdown pass. Montgomery for rushing one, and Allen Robinson with a receiving one. So we look at these teams' next-gen stats. I'll be right back. As
Check, check. Watch the score. Watch the
we return, the Falcons start the ball at the 17 after what I'd assume would be a pretty bad kickoff. And Kevin Fox found the hole, took it up to the 38-yard line. Great gain by him on play. As now, all of a sudden, Philadelphia leads 28-10 over Miami. Philadelphia may be the best team in the league this year, as they snuck into the playoffs last season. I believe 9-8. They now start out 3-0, and they're playing like potentially one of the best teams all time. And that pass is intercepted. An inaccurate pass from Chris Horn, and Elijah Molden's going to get the interception. So we see a handoff to Henry. Henry fights forward to the 37. Could be enough for 3, and this will bring up 2nd down and 7. And they're probably in field goal range, but after last kick, I don't know if this team's going to trust their kicker all too much. Henry's going to not get a yard. Henry has 15 carries already, as Kevin Fox only has 4. 3rd and 7 now from the 37. That pass is complete. That's wide open. That is to the tight end. It's Nick Boyle. He's having himself a solid game, especially with the injury of Foyce Adewukun. It's going to be very hard for this Falcons team to stop the tight ends, as you can tell. That's a dime over the middle. That's complete up to the 6-yard line. That is N'Keal Harry. 1st and goal from the 6. It's going to be a handoff, and Henry's going to fight his way forward. He's going to get in the end zone after that. Oh my goodness. Derrick Henry is a force to be reckoned with. The extra point attempt is underway. And it is up. And it is good. Not Tampa Bay. Tennessee takes a 28-7 lead. Returning this ball, they're going to start out around the 18. They're going to say 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
And the Falcons look to at least make the score reasonable. The quick pass is complete to Kyle Pitts. He's going to get hit up to the 30 for enough for a 1st down. I'm shocked he hung on to that ball.
You got 3 down.
1st and 10 from the 30. Another quick pass to Kyle Pitts, but that one sails incomplete as it was inaccurate. That pass is going to be complete. That is George Claiborne, I think. No, it's Hollywood Marquise Brown. I thought that was a 9. It was a 5. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 47. Marquise Brown, one of the off-season acquisitions this Falcons team got. I believe he is on a 4-year deal. Chris Horn, he finds his man. It's Kyle Pitts. He's going to go up to the 23.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
As you may hear my cat coughing in the background. That's complete. Kyle Pitts, and there is an injury.
That's it, baby.
George Bartow, I believe. 2nd and 1 from the 14. Exactly 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Chris Horn's going to get the snap. Surveying. That pass is complete. Calvin Riddle, he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to take it up to 12 for a short game, but he does get the 1st down in the process. Kevin Fox took it up to the 9-yard line. Gain of 2. Carry to the 7-yard line. Another gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down as Tampa Bay ties the game up at 14 apiece against Carolina. 3rd and 5. Chris Horn looking. Feeling pressure. He's going to get the ball away, and that pass is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. 4th and 5. The field goal unit's out there. Kicks up. And it's good. 24-yard attempt. And Tennessee's going to elect to return it. A huge hit, but he does not fumble.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That fumble, if he would have fumbled, that could have been a game changer. Now 1st and 10 from the 17. It's a handoff. And Jalen Phillips is there to stop it for a loss of 1.
Last stop. Last.
This may be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Ryan Tannehill. Quick pass. That's complete to A.J. Brown. It's going to bring up 3rd down. But the Titans do not have to call another play, will they? They will. And it's going to be a handoff to Henry, and Grady Jarrett's going to stop it. That's going to take us to the 4th quarter. There's the 3rd quarter stats for those of you who are curious. And Carolina took the lead against Tampa Bay 21-14. That's 4th and 5. Titans are going to punt this ball away to Atlanta. Atlanta being down 18. It's a very unlikely comeback, but there's still hope. Carolina and Tampa Bay, they are just about to end their 3rd quarter. As a winner of that game will more than likely be leading the division, because Atlanta coming back is going to be pretty hard at this point. As New Orleans scores against Chicago, making it 24-21, they are still currently down as they have just over a minute left to go in their 3rd quarter. That pass is complete. That is Darrell Williams taking it up to the 37. Chris Horn's going to look to throw. Likes to check it down. That is number 14. That is Derek Gore. He's going to get no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Chris Horn looking to throw. That's complete. It's Derek Gore again. Up to the 27. That's enough for a 1st down. Under 6 minutes left to go, officially. Chris Horn looking to throw. Still looking. He's going to complete that. That's Kyle Pitts. He's going to go backwards, and that's going to be a loss of 4. Chris Horn is putting these balls, not in a weird way, in very bad spots. 2nd and 14. That pass is complete up to the 29. That's Darrell Williams. 3rd and 13 now. If you're the Falcons, you should probably go for it on 4th down to find out, or maybe not now. Aaron Landry gets the sack. 4 for 22 from the 38. And the Falcons are going to elect to go for it. This is going to find out the game right here. Chris Horn looking to throw. He's loading it deep and incomplete. And to make matters worse, Greg Little, their starting left tackle, gets injured. Not necessarily a bad thing, actually. The handoff to Henry. Henry is going to fight his way up to the 42. Henry has to fight for every yard he gets, apparently, but he earns those yards. Another handoff to Henry. And he's unbelievably
Good work, boys. Let's go.
gonna get the first down. It seemed like he was dead to rights, but he just found the hole. As Tampa Bay ties it at 21 apiece. Henry with his X factor, he breaks the tackle. He's gonna break another tackle, and he's gonna take it up to the 30 for a first down.
That's it, baby.
Henry
We gonna work.
averaging 4 yards a carry, 22 carries, 88 yards.
Let's go.
Insane how many carries he's getting. First and 10 from the 30. Henry gets the carry. He's going to go down at the 27. He makes sure to stay inbound. Tampa Bay takes a 24-21 lead over Carolina. Carolina was leading that whole time. Tampa Bay looking to make a comeback. Trying to resurge Drew Lock's career. And Tampa Bay is going to take a 31-21 lead. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Play action. Tannehill looking. He's going to go down. Are we going to see another play though? We will. Kick is up. And it's good. And you can hear the fans upset that the Titans decided to add those extra points. But looking at the stats, Chris Horn was 19 for 29, 198, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Ryan Tannehill was 11 for 12, 143, nothing. That shows how much offense was involved for him. Derrick Henry 24 for 98, 4.0 average, and a touchdown. Kevin Fox 7 for 35. Nick Baldwin 2 for 3 and 2 touchdowns. Insane. Darrell Williams 1 for 0. Receiving Kyle Pitts was 7 for 86. Darrell Williams 5 for 36. Nick Boyle 4 for 52. Derrick Henry 3 for 18. Calvin Ridley 3 for 45 and a touchdown. AJ Brown 3 for 53. Derek Gore 2 for 11. Marquise Brown 2 for 20. Shaquille Harry 1 for 20. Blocking. 2 sacks allowed by Greg Goodell and 1 allowed by David Sharp. Defensively, 2 sacks for Harold Landry and 1 for Jalen Phillips. 1 interception for Elijah Molden. 2 forced fumbles from Rashawn Evans. 1 recovery from Jayon Brown. And Jayon Brown with the touchdown. Kicking wise, Younghoe was perfect. And Chase McLaughlin missed 1, but that was from 50 plus, and both sides were perfect on extra points. Brett Kern was 2 for 86, 43.0 average. Presley Harvin was 2 for 90, 45.0 average. Victor Franklin 3 for 60. George Claiborne 5 for 93. Punt return 1 for 6 for George Claiborne, 1 for 0 for Victor Franklin. As this episode appears to be very short, wow. As we have another check-in to do. Horn, you do need to play better. Very bad performance. You advance to next week. Tampa Bay wins that game. So we do have some players returning from injury. We have middle linebacker Foyesade Olukun. We have Olamide Zacchaeus. William Jackson. And I believe Morgan Moses. Yes. Morgan Moses returns. Also, we forgot to check the severity of Greg Little's injury. That may have just been a, take him out of the game type thing, and it was. But personally, I'm saying I've seen enough from Greg Goodell. Addison Nolan, the rookie, is going to start at left tackle next game. As we quickly have to edit this. Philman is the third receiver. As I'm also going to go to the trade center. And we're just gonna quickly experiment. I'm interested in quarterback Jalen Hurts. And neither of these picks are very good, but would they accept a 4th round pick for Jalen Hurts? No, they wouldn't. Okay, so we're gonna go around looking at some quarterbacks and see who we're interested in. Actually, we're gonna first look at free agency. Since this is a short episode, I might as well show you what I do, you know, off camera. That's kind of what I do. I just test trades out before I start. Because, you know, in case one of those trades do go through, I want to be able to record. The quarterbacks in free agency aren't very tempting, to say the least. Kind of considering bringing in Cam Newton, though. We're going to bring in Cam Newton. Now, obviously, we have to cut a player. And that player is going to, unfortunately, be Cody Swain. He's going to be put on the practice squad at the moment. And just to quickly emphasize, Cam Newton's just going to be an experiment. Dante Fowler Jr., once he returns, Eric Hillman is going to more than likely return back to the practice squad. And then we'll bring back Cody Swain and potentially cut Cam Newton after that. But I'm just going to quickly edit this. Cam Newton is not wearing number 15. He's going to rock number 1. He played for Carolina majority of his career. He's going to be here. And I'm probably going to forget this next episode, but we're actually going to give Cam Newton the start. We're going to see what he can do. Chris Horn has not been cutting it lately. That is back-to-back blowout losses from us. As we are still second in the division. The Eagles and Chiefs are the current only undefeated teams left. We're going to just take a quick look at the playoff picture. If it ended today, we would be the 7th seed, but you know what? Actually, we're not going to give Cam Newton a start yet. We're going to give it to Chris Horn because we are playing the Buccaneers. Now, if Chris Horn doesn't play well after that, we might give him one last chance against the Panthers, and then, you know, if he doesn't cut it, we're giving Cam Newton the start after that, because then he'll have a bye week too. You know, take some extra time to learn the system. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.